Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to my channel. I told y'all we rocking and rolling. Okay, I'm gonna do one more before I'm probably gonna even post another one, but before I get comfortable, we gonna do one more, and then I might do a late night get right. Okay, um, let's do how are people viewing you at this time? Okay, let's see the energy around how are people viewing you with the what's the tea deck. Yeah. Let's see. I hope everybody is feeling good, doing well, and if not, I hope you feel better. Oh, okay. Yeah, so we're gonna do how are people viewing you at this time, collective? How are people viewing you? I wonder, should I break it down and do like how are your family viewing you, friends, neighbors, co-workers, or should I just put everybody together? Y'all let me know next time, but I think I'm gonna just do it all at once right now, okay? Maybe I'm gonna do that next time and do it different in different piles. Family, friends, colleagues, co-workers, neighbors, pets, or something like that. Or maybe should we just do it now? What y'all think? Let me see. Fuck it. Yeah, let's do how are people viewing you. Let's break it up. Let's start off with um let's start off with your family. Okay, how is your family viewing you at this time? Let me get a good shuffle in then. How how are people viewing the collective? How are their family, their relatives viewing you at this time? How are the collective relatives viewing them at this time? Oh Lord. So you got some of your relatives that are spiritual haters. They hate your spirituality or your spiritual practice. They don't like your light. Okay, not all of your family, just some of them. Okay, y'all. So don't go around talking shit. How is the collective family viewing them at this time? How is the collective family? Oh, okay. So some of your people in your family could view you as being in your ego, or these people are in their ego, or you could hurt these people's ego. Okay, so you know what I'm getting with the spiritual hater and ego here? Your family is viewing you as somebody that reads through the bullshit and you bruise people's egos. Okay? You could be somebody like your family know that you're intuitive. That's how your family view you as somebody that's intuitive. And they can also for some of you all your family feel like that you have an ego, okay, and it's getting away in y'all relationship. But for a lot of y'all, I feel like they try to mistake they want you to think that your intuition is ego because you ring they ass and you on point about them with your family, okay. Yeah, good chemistry, positive vibes. Yeah, for some of y'all, your family view you as somebody that brings positive vibes. Okay, that you know what I'm saying, you somebody where people they feel comfortable around, they can talk to for the most part. You're intuitive, so you kind of pick up on like you know what I'm saying, what a motherfucker be need. But you can kind of hurt some of your family members' feelings sometimes when you be reading them. Okay, when you let them know what's up, some of them be feeling they feel some type of way. Okay, and then for some of y'all as well, you just got family members they just don't they don't like your light. Okay, they don't like you, which I mean I'm sure we probably all got one or two or five, and then some 15, 20. Motherfucker be into it with the whole family, huh? let's get one more. How the family viewing the collective? How is your family viewing you at this time? How's your bad? Oh my God! For some of y'all, you got a bad reputation with your family because you be reading their ass. Okay, for a lot of y'all, your family are karmics. For a lot of y'all, your family view you as karmic and you view their ass as karmic as well. That's how your family view you. They view you as somebody that's very in tune spiritually, very self-aware, very conscious, woke. You could be like the black sheep of the family. Okay, and like I said, you bruise their ego. When it's time to speak up about some shit, you bruise the ego, so they don't like you. That's you probably the one that they don't invite to the little cookouts and shit like that because they know that you the one that's gonna be like, well, you basically the one that's gonna speak up. You the one that's gonna speak up. You the one that's gonna ask the uncomfortable questions. You the one that's gonna look at motherfuckers sideways, and if they say something, you gonna explain why. You know what I'm saying? You that one, okay? That's how your family view you. They view you as that one, okay? You also known for like with the bad reputation in the spiritual card coming out. You known for exposing people's bad reputation. You the exposer. You the black sheep of the family. That's how your family view you. For a lot of y'all, you the one, motherfucker. You a motherfucker. you a motherfucker. Okay. That's how your family viewing you. They know that you ain't with that shit. You gonna speak on that shit. You gonna call that shit out. Okay. Some of y'all, yeah, you be hurting their feelings though, okay? But then at the same time, like a lot of the shit be true with the bad reputation. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all be saying shit that's like, bitch, like, I mean, ain't no sign on your forehead, but motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like it's that type of energy. Okay, let's see. How are people viewing the collective? Let's do your neighbors. How are the neighbors viewing the collective? How are the and if you ain't got no neighbors, you lucky bitch. I'm jelly. How so if you ain't just whatever, even if they 5 miles away, we talking about them neighbors or the neighbors, the ones that you do see, okay? The people in your community, okay? How is their neighbors viewing the collective? Okay, that was quick. Oh wow, your neighbors view y'all got neighbors that's stalking y'all, or they could view y'all as a stalker. You could be you could be somebody that's always looking out the window and shit, always sitting outside on the porch, always sitting outside in the car. You know what I'm saying? You be watching. Motherfucker know that you that neighbor that be aware. Let me find out you on the neighborhood watch. Okay, your neighbors view you as somebody that's you good vibes though. That's the thing, cause this came out even with family. You good vibes. You come with good vibes. Your intentions be pure. At least they start off like that. Collective. They start off like that, huh? You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers really be into you. They be feeling you. Y'all vibing. Y'all connecting. You know what I'm saying? Y'all relating. Yeah, your neighbors view you as somebody that they can relate to, somebody that they would love. I'm hearing they would love to hang out with. If you haven't like really chopped it up with your neighbors and hung around each other, they will love that moment. But then I feel like you got to be careful, because one of your neighbors or somebody will turn into a stalker if they were able to get real close to you. You know what I'm saying? For some of y'all, you might have to keep a neighbor as a neighbor, because I feel like once you let them in your world and experience your energy, you ain't gonna be able to get rid of this bitch, okay? Or whoever, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, some of y'all got a neighbor that watching you. They obsessed. They obsessed with your energy. They would love to be friends. That's what I'm getting. They would love, this bitch want to come over here and ask for some sugar so bad. She want to come ask for some sugar that bad. Like they want to be cool. Your neighbors want to be cool. They obsessed. Some of them, not all of them. Let's see. Let's get like one more, two more. How is the collective neighbors viewing them? They watch you. They stalk you. But I feel like it's because they think you're cool with the into you. They think you cool, collective. Your neighbors think you cool. They find you, I heard fascinating. Some of y'all, your neighbors find you fascinating. They find how you move. They find you fascinating. Whatever. Why this ego key card coming out? Lord, let me find out. Somebody having an ego death. Okay, we have ego, hurt ego, getting in the way of relationships. Okay, so some of these people your neighbors could view you as somebody where like you kind of hard to get close to. That's what I'm getting with this ego card. You hard to get close to. Let me clarify it since it came out twice for friends and family. Let me make sure that you ain't the one with the ego collective. Because this came out twice, y'all. Oh, I'm hearing Boosie. Oh, she thinks she all that. She is a dime piece. Look at her face and the waist. So maybe you did some of y'all. Maybe some of y'all got a little ego. Or a big ego, because now I'm hearing Beyonce. I got a big ego. Such a huge ego, but he love my big. Okay, so for some of y'all, you could be the one with the ego, but I don't feel like that is like a bad ego because again, this card coming out with it, so that's very contradicting. So I feel like basically it's like a balance. Okay, you a good vibe, you a good time, you relatable, you personable. You know what I'm saying? You provide good chemistry to people, but then it's like you have boundaries. That's what I'm getting with this ego card. You have boundaries. You don't let everybody get too close. Okay. Um, Sometimes you know how sometimes you could just already tell about, especially when y'all neighbors, you know what I'm saying, because obviously neighbors, that's where motherfucker live at, that's their home, they sanctuary. And sometimes when you neighbors with somebody and you kind of can, you probably can't see in their house, but you kind of see how they move, you kind of, you know what I'm saying, even though I don't know, me personally, I never really paid attention to my neighbors like that unless it was like a problem, you know what I'm saying? And now I feel like, okay, let me watch this bitch, because bitch, I'm on your ass. But other than that, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I be forgetting a bitch live there. So the only way that I could see that would be like, let me see before I say it. Let me just get one more card. How is the collective neighbors viewing them? What's this ego? How is the collective neighbors viewing them? What is this ego? Okay, thank you. Next, moving on. Okay, so moving on okay, so for some of y'all, you could be a little rude. Your neighbors feel like that you rude. You ain't moving. You don't move out the way. What is this? Ego. Thank you. Next. Played out. They feel rejected by you, collective. So some of your neighbors feel rejected. They feel like you stuck up. Okay, for some of y'all, they feel like you stuck up. They feel like you think you too good. Okay, tell them touche, bitch. Yeah, some of y'all, they be talking shit low key. Now here it's coming out. They be talking shit because you uninterested. You uninterested. You don't be trying to be cool, bitch. I ain't got no sugar. You got 5 bags right there. Some of y'all just ain't friendly. You know what I'm saying? You rejected them. You ain't showing no sign of being cool. Bitch, you can't borrow nothing. I ain't got no milk, no bread, no eggs. You can't get a jump. I ain't got shit. Like, you just... That's how your neighbors, some of y'all, that's how the neighbors view you. Okay? Some of y'all, you the one with the ego. They feel like they think you think you too good. And yeah, you a little mean. You a little rude. Maybe you don't say thank you. Okay, or maybe no. You know what I'm getting with that? Maybe somebody didn't say thank you to you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you was being polite or being kind. Good morning, hey, you know what I'm saying? And somebody didn't speak to you. You know what I'm saying? And ever since then, you haven't spoke again. You haven't did. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm picking up. That's what I'm picking up. So fuck them. What type of shit is that? That's exactly what I'm picking up, y'all. It was something. And let me know in the comment section, because that came through. That was a download that came through strong. Okay, one of y'all, you got a neighbor that you was trying to be cordial to, you was trying to be nice with, probably even trying to be cool with, and they was standoffish. They not even standoffish. They was rude with the thank you in the reverse. Somebody was damn near rude to you. You know what I'm saying? You could be you holding the door and the bitch didn't say thank you, or you like, I don't know, but somebody was rude, okay? And maybe since then, you were like, oh, okay, noted. And it's been a wrap, you know what I'm saying? And in the whole 2 years you've been living here, you ain't said shit else to the bitch or did nothing else nice for the bitch. So now they feel like they the victim. Bitch, bye. Okay? But that's how some of y'all neighbors view y'all. But they still feel like they're a vibe. They watch you. They obsessed. They want to be cool. You know what I'm saying? Low key. A lot of y'all neighbors want to be cool with y'all. They feel like you a good time. You got good energy. Let's see. So let's do how is the how are you being viewed by the and some they feel that you fair too. So however you treat they is, they know that it's fair. This somebody, like I said, that download came in heavy. This somebody that you did something nice for, trying to be neighborly, trying to be respectful, and they was rude or shit about it or something, or petty about some shit. You know what I'm saying? And ever since then, you like, okay, bitch. You know what I'm saying? And now you treat a motherfucker like, bitch, you Ray Charles, bitch. You don't even, and that's how they feel now. Okay, so let's see. How is the collective being? Look, yep, no changes ever since then. And look, no changes, limited. You didn't limited contact, limited access. Bitch, ain't no holding doors, ain't no holding the elevator, ain't no being nice, ain't no saying good morning, ain't no good night, have a nice evening. None of that. Okay, none of that. You limited all type of access, all access. Okay, so let's move on. How is the collective? How is the collective? That's who we want to do. We did neighbors, family. Let's do friends. How is the collective friends viewing them at this time? How is the collective friends viewing them at this time? So when I say friends, y'all, I'm talking about people that know you. You know what I'm saying? Not Facebook friends and you got 5,000 motherfucking people that you don't even. I'm talking about like people that actually interact with you, that you actually been around. You know what I'm saying? But I do social media. Okay, we'll do a section for social media. But I'm talking about like actual connections. And these could be, I'm gonna do friends and associates. We're gonna do them together. So maybe y'all cool. Y'all just cool. Y'all ain't besties enough, but y'all cool. Y'all speak. Y'all chop it up. Y'all done probably went to a few places together. You know what I'm saying? So friends and associates. How do your friends and associates view you? How do your friends and associates view you? How do your friends and associates view you at this time? How do your friends and associates view you at this time? How is the collective friends and associates? Baby, your friends know you come with that work. No. Your friends and associates view you as somebody that's a divination abuser, okay? They view you as somebody that's, what is this? Crying over you. Oh, these people are upset. So your friends view you as somebody that like plays in their energy, if you are into that, or these friends could play in your energy, okay? Or I'm getting the energy they could view you as somebody like this is how they view you for some of y'all, especially with the ignoring here. Your friends can view you, associates can view you as somebody that's kind of like real standoffish. You be ignoring them, so the only way that they kind of can know what's going on with you and have access to you is by like tapping into your energy somehow, or yeah, tapping into your so maybe you got friends that's into divination, into tarot. They know you into tarot as well. For some of y'all, this is your friends and your associates that watch your tarot. Like if you got a channel, if you offer readings or something, like they watch it and they watch it a lot. They abuse the fuck out your channel. Like, yep, girl, that was that nigga. Yep, you pulled on his energy. He ain't shit. That's how your friends view you. Your friends view you as somebody that they can come to get the tea, and they can damn near they be, some of your friends could possibly be abusing that privilege, but they know that you love them and you gonna go ahead and look out and let them know what's going on. And then for some of y'all, I'm getting that opposite, where your friends or associates can feel a little sad or hurt because they don't see you as often. They feel ignored by you with the ignore card. So they miss your energy. I'm getting that with divination of user. They miss your energy. And then for some of y'all, you got friends that actually like pry into your energy. They get readings on you, okay? Which is kind of weird, to say the least. Because I don't know. Maybe I'm trying to think. Have I ever got a reading on a friend? You know what? I haven't got one, but I have did a reading on a friend before. Um, but it was a new friend. It wasn't nobody who I was like, we already locked in. You know what I'm saying? This was somebody who I do it like currently. You know what I'm saying? If I'm meeting you currently, I might sometimes pull some energy to see like what's the motherfucking intention, what they on. But this somebody with here, some of y'all got friends where they are like abusing divination, trying to see what's up with you because they sad, they miss you. Some of your friends and associates, they view, oh, you know what I'm getting? For some of y'all, your friends and associates can view you as the one that's hurt. Okay, I'm getting this as well. They can view you as the one that's hurt. trying to figure out and trying to figure things out and trying to get answers. Let's see. How is the collective? How do the collective's friends and associates view them? How do the collective friends and associates view them? Okay, we have fate. Okay, so your friends and associates view you as some y'all. This is y'all. I can't. We can't ignore it no more. Y'all. And then look. Spiritual. This came out with family. So for some of y'all, this exact thing came out with family, right? Remember? So for some of y'all, these are friends that have been around for a long time to the point where you could consider them family. So, and they could be either your friends and family view you as somebody that's ignoring them and they feel left out, okay? So they feel kind of hurt, or they know you and they know when you're hurt. They know when you they view you as somebody that's trying to, keep things, hold it together. Okay? That's what I'm getting as well with this. And then for some of y'all on the flip side, your friends and family, they could view you as, right, with the spiritual hater here. No, and no matter what group we doing, it seems like every group know you as somebody where they can't come at you with no bullshit. They can't bring no fake shit towards you. Your friends know this. They know for a fact you will ignore their ass or cut them off. That's what that ignore was. Okay, they view you as somebody that they ignore them if they coming to you with some bullshit or you know what I'm saying, or unnecessary drama. Yeah, you will move on. They view you as somebody that's talking shit. So for some of y'all, your friends view you as somebody that's talking shit. They know you ain't fake though. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting. They view you as somebody that you gonna talk your shit. And you gonna leave while you talking your shit too. And you gonna leave while you talk. They could view you as somebody that's kind of in your ego. Or again, you could be viewed as somebody where you kind of bruise egos because you see through people. Yo, that's how your friends view you. Let me see. Let's get one more. Let me get one of these. How do your friends and associates view you? How do your friends and associates view you? How is the collective friends and associates viewing them? Oh, they view you as sneak dissing, or they sneak diss you. Okay? Your friends feel like that you sneak diss. Especially if you got a channel. Bitch, stay off my channel if you my friend and you think I'm sneak dissing you. Because everything that I done said, I probably done said it already to your... Not probably, I know for a fact I done said it to your face. But then I don't really... Like, I ain't gonna say that because motherfuckers... Because my friends be turning this a family. So, this is, yeah. So you have friends and associates that view you as, like... I don't know, like, yeah. Let me see. Let me get one more before I say what I'm finna say. Because now I'm finna talk shit. Now I'm finna talk my shit. Let me see. Let me get one more. Okay, so we got peace offering and male cousins. Okay, so your friends and associates can view you as somebody that... Like, they have a love-hate relationship with you, okay? You got friends and associates that have a love-hate relationship with you, but they would rather keep the peace. They would rather stay on your good side, okay? Because they know that you somebody where you gonna read their ass with the spiritual hater here and the magic light. Like, a lot of y'all, you got friends that hate on your spirituality. And they hate that you intuitive. They hate that you aware. Kind of like the family reading. But then it's like motherfuckers, they know that you on point, and they know that you coming from a genuine place. So then it's like they don't be liking that shit, but then they respect it. That's what I'm getting. Your friends and family view you as somebody that they gotta respect. Cause you like, even you not finna be fake. You're not finna be fake. You know what I'm saying? It's like a love-hate relationship that you can have with like your friends and associates. Cause you a motherfucker that's gonna like, you not one of them, oh, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? That's his loss. You probably more of so like, man, bitch, get it together. That bum ass nigga. Why would you go back to that shit? You know what I'm saying? You probably that. And they be wanting you to be like, oh no, we all make mistakes, and yes, that's just so it was beautiful. It was okay, and that, nah, motherfucker. You finna do this shit, and you finna do it right. You know? Okay. So that's how your friends view you. They know that you mean well with the peace offering here, but for some of y'all, maybe your delivery could be a little tough. They could, take it as like sneak dissing. There's like a love-hate relationship with you and your friends and associates. But I feel like it's a love-hate relationship only, and look, confirmation, only because they can't fake, you're not finna let nobody fake smile or be fake around you. That's all. And they know that. They know that. They know that, so they know they're going to have to check their energy or check their mind, check their intentions when they come at you. And they can't do nothing but respect it. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, like, low-key, everybody should move like that. Bitch, you're not finna be around me fake smiling. You're not finna be around me feeling some type of way. You know what I'm saying? You're not finna be around me playing a victim of some shit that you created. Bitch, you just 2 days ago, you know what I'm saying? We went over there to flat the nigga tires. I just supported you, even though I told you not to do it. So what the fuck you expect? You think he not finna get his lick back? The fuck you crying for, bitch? It's time to keep it moving. Now, you want to keep going tit for tat, or you finna leave this motherfucker. Like, you one of them friends. Bitch, I roll with you because I support you. But what the fuck you think was finna happen? Now, what you trying to do? That's how your friends view you, collective, okay? You that no-nonsense friend. You ain't with that fake shit, okay? And it's like, that makes people, it's like a love-hate relationship with you, okay? Now, let's move on. How are your coworkers viewing you? How are your coworkers viewing the collective at this time? How are your coworkers viewing the collective at this time? How are the collective's co-workers viewing them at this time? That's what I should be saying, huh? How is the collective co-workers viewing them at this time? Some of y'all, you know what I'm getting to, because that ego card keep coming out. I ain't even gonna hold you. Look. Because I feel like it come out, and it always come out with something contradicting. Like it came out ego, but then we have peace offering. You know what I'm saying? And we have hates on your spirituality. So you see how that go? So for a lot of y'all, I'm kind of getting like, you may have an ego, but I feel like you got a healthy ego, and motherfuckers can't take that. You know what I'm saying? You know how to be humble and have humility while also having confidence, and also knowing that shit, I ain't perfect, but motherfucker, I'm still that bitch. The fuck is you talking about? Like, you know, like it's like that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? How are the collective coworkers? Now, these is people that you work with, and if you don't work with nobody, you're an entrepreneur. This could just be people that's in the same field as you. Okay? How is the collective coworkers viewing them at this time? How is the collective coworkers viewing them at this time? How is the... Damn. Okay, so child services, kids at risk of being taken or is about to, neglect, abuse. So your coworkers view you as somebody that neglects something, or that abuses the system, abuses the clock. That's what I heard. Your coworkers, especially if you work in corporate, they can view you as somebody that abuses the system or abuses time, the time clock. Be mindful of that, y'all. Be careful. Your coworkers can also view you as somebody like as neglectful. For some of y'all, like, we not just gonna dismiss it say child services. Some of y'all could like not have y'all kids, or somebody kids got taken or some shit like that. Or they can review you as, oh, you know what I'm getting to? Some of y'all, your coworkers they view you as somebody that will report something. That's what I'm getting to. Okay? So I'm getting two things. Your coworkers can view you as somebody that will report they ass or report something. And then for some of y'all, your coworkers view you as somebody that's neglectful. Like you don't even take care of your kids, which I don't understand how they would know that at your job. So just be mindful of that collective of like, I don't know what job you do where y'all talking about kids that much, and where motherfuckers know, like, I don't know. If you feel that comfortable though, and like, you know, let me know. So that way, cause I'm a little lost. Cause we doing CoWorkers. Let's see. Let's keep on going. Let's see. How is the collective CoWorkers viewing them? Oh yeah, you be abusing the clock. Or I'm also getting that you don't waste time. You don't like to waste time. Neglect, abuse. Oh, okay, for some of y'all, you don't like to waste time, and then for some of y'all, you do. Okay, look, love on the brain. You be daydreaming, wasting time. For some of y'all, your coworkers can view you as somebody where you don't get your work done, and then it goes to the next shift. Okay, or they view you as somebody that you lollygag a lot. You like to have side conversations. You like, you know what I'm saying? You just like to waste, you know, you just like to like pass time. You do things to pass time, but the shit that you doing is not work. That's how your coworkers can view y'all. So for some of y'all, your coworkers view you as somebody who don't pick up their share of the work. You waste time. And then some of y'all that view you as somebody where you steal time. Okay, you do your job, you get to work, you be working, but nigga, you be stealing time. You know what I'm saying? Or for some of y'all, your stuck, no change is limited. Also, for some of y'all, your coworker can view you as somebody that's. For some of y'all, your coworkers can view you as somebody that's not being properly. What's the word I'm looking for? Your coworkers can view you as somebody that's not being properly appreciated because you definitely like put in a lot of time somewhere. Okay, I'm picking that up too for some of y'all. You could have put in a lot of time somewhere. Like you could have been somewhere for a long time. Years, 6 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. To the point where sometimes your coworkers can feel like that you're being taken advantage of or you're being abused or something like that. How do the collective coworkers view them? Okay, proof. Y'all better be careful. For some of y'all, your coworkers view you as somebody that gets evidence. Well, I guess I shouldn't be telling y'all to be careful. I should be telling them to be careful. Because this is how they view you, right? Snitches get stitches, collective. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. Some of y'all the Karen at work. People view y'all as the Karen at work, collective. But fuck that. You ain't finna waste my time and abuse the system and make it seem like that I'm not doing my job. You know what I'm saying? You right. Because some of y'all could be in like some type of manager position or supervisor role. So yes, you are. I'm watching you because you going to get this shit done while it's my shift. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But people can definitely be viewing you as the Karen at your job, collective. Okay? Yeah. Photo proof, getting evidence. People could view you as somebody that like to have evidence. You like to document everything. You could be the type of motherfucker where you CC in everybody. Clock it. Yes, let's CC in. Even my Gmail, my personal. We gonna send this to the personal too. Bitch, I need to keep record. Yeah. Yo, people that work with you view you as somebody where you keep records. You keep records. You get evidence. Okay, you don't mind reporting some type of abuse or neglect. Yeah. People can view you as somebody, your coworkers can also view you as somebody that's fake account, fake social media account to spy. So people can view you as somebody that have fake accounts, that you use fake accounts to spy on them or to spy on people in general. Maybe somebody caught you like on the clock all on social media and shit. You know what I'm saying? But then you could have told them that you didn't have a social media, but they seen you on social media, so they figure like you using a fake account to spy on somebody or spy on people. For some of y'all as well, your coworkers can view you as somebody where they can't find you on social media. Okay, they can't find you on social media. They can't find. For some of y'all, you got people that you work with trying to find out information about you, and they can't find nothing about you. Okay, they can't find nothing about you. Maybe you don't have a social media, or if you do, maybe you don't have it in your name, or if you do, and you like me, clock it, bitch. I blocked y'all hoes during training. You hear me though? Look. But yeah, that's how your coworkers view you, y'all. They view you as somebody where you definitely gonna get some type of evidence. You definitely gonna speak up. You ain't gonna let nobody abuse or take advantage of you or waste your time. And you ain't finna let nobody, like, if you a manager or this, like, well, this is your coworker, so this people that you work with. So yeah, you ain't finna, like, let nobody, like, waste your time or some shit, or steal time. You watch people. Your coworkers view you as somebody where, like, they know they gotta do their job and be on their shit when you all work together. Basically, that's how your coworkers view you. That's how they view you. And for a lot of y'all, I'm heavily picking up on, like, just because you like this, they want to see how you is on your social media and they can't find it. Okay. Or for some of y'all, be mindful, because for some of y'all, if you do have it in your name, they found it and they could be getting evidence. Like, people who you work with could be using your social, like, I don't know. Just be mindful, y'all, of what you post on social media. If you got, like, friends or following, like, people that you work with, okay, because that could be significant. Okay, let's move on. Let's do how are your pets viewing you at this time? How are your pets viewing you? If you have a pet. If you don't, then this ain't for you. Okay? But for some of y'all, this could be your pet. This could be like a close friend or relative pet that you interact with often. For some of y'all, if you got a stray neighborhood cat that you feed or some shit like that, this could be them. Or if you ain't got no pets, then, just sit this one out. How is the collective pets viewing them at this time? How is your pets viewing you at this? Dirty. No, I'm just playing. This just made me think with digging dirt. Like, I don't know. Like, some of y'all can have a dog, okay? Because this is giving me, like, dog energies. How dogs be, like, digging in dirt, finding, you know what I'm saying? Scraping trees and trying to act like they digging out of space for them to pee in or some shit. So I don't know if you be doing it with them. Like, if y'all, like, your pets view you as somebody where y'all, let me see. Creeping. Oh no. Somebody pet feel like they broke. Okay. They like, bitch, we ain't never got no food. I'm tired of eating bologna. I'm tired of eating sandwich meat. I want some real regular dog food. Said no dog ever, right? But no, for some of y'all, your pet can view you as somebody where you're always cleaning up and always looking for something. That's what I'm getting with digging dirt. You always cleaning up. You always looking for something to clean up. Or they view you as somebody that's always having to clean up after them. Okay, I'm kind of getting that as well. I'm getting also, like, your pet can view you as somebody where, like, y'all take adventures together. They view you as somebody that's always doing something, that's always creeping, spying, watching people. So this could be your pet watching you look out the window, watching you stand outside, and you just people watching. Like, they view you as somebody that's a watcher. You always creeping and watching. For some of y'all as well, your pet can view you as somebody that's a little sneaky. I don't know, maybe they clingy and you be having to sneak and leave or sneak out the room on their ass before they try to start running behind you. But for some of y'all, your pet view you as somebody that be creeping and you sneaky. Like, you be having to sneak. Okay? And for some of y'all, they view you as somebody where they missing out on something. What do they not got? They don't got a bed. What, the cage is broke. What, one of y'all pets feel like that y'all ain't got no motherfucking money. Okay? Cause some of they shit ain't up to par. Some of they shit. Just imagine if animals could talk, y'all. That shit'd be, I'd be cracking the fuck up. I had me a zoo at that point. I'm getting a zoo. I need one of them, one of them, one of them. Yes. So, but then look, see, it's a lot of contradicting energy. So, look what came out, Boss Daddy. So, okay, look, you know what I'm getting with this? Your pet can view you as somebody where, like, when it comes to you creeping, when it comes to you, possibly, you penny pinch. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to household stuff, when it comes to buying stuff for yourself, you penny pinch. You know what I'm saying? But then when it comes to other things, like you ball out. When it comes to them, you ball out. Let's see, which one is it? Is you balling out on them or other things? Let me see. Because that's crazy. How is this coming out for how do your pets view you? Y'all, how do your pets view you as broke ass and then boss daddy? And a creeper. They probably be seeing you having holes in and out the house. That's what it is. Yep, they gonna tell on you. Y'all better be lucky they can't talk. Because for some of y'all, they see you creeping. They got dirt on you. They view you as somebody who they got a lot of motherfucking dirt on. And baby, if they could talk, they'll tell all your motherfucking business because you be creeping. And you be lying saying you broke. That's what I'm hearing. Yo. Somebody animal view them as a person that be lying saying they broke when they really over there sitting fat like a fat rat. Yeah, sitting up like a fat cat. Just, you got all type of shit going on. Yeah, with the Seven of Pentacles, options. For some of y'all, you be creeping, you got options. That's how they view you. They view you with, okay, then look, we got the Judgment in the reverse. That talks about guilt, self-hate, inner critic. Okay, so when it comes to you, you don't do too much. But when it comes to them, you going all out. And for some of y'all, they don't really like that. Okay? Yeah, they feel like, for some of y'all, they feel like that you work too hard. With the ten of Wands here, you work too hard not to enjoy yourself, not to enjoy the fruits of your labor, not to enjoy your stability. Because for some of y'all, when it comes to you, you could be like frugal. But when it comes to the pet, you balling the fuck out. You done bought this motherfucker a 2,000, a 200, a 2,000. Lord, let me find out. For some of y'all, maybe you did have to spend 2 G's on some type of dog medication or something like that. But $200 on the dog house, and you sitting here sleeping on a blow up mattress. That's what this giving. You know them dudes that be like when you know how niggas when they dog get pregnant, it's giving that. Okay, let's get out of that. I feel like they love you, though. You take good care of them. They view you as somebody that's stable. That's what I'm getting as well with the boss daddy there. They view you as stable, but they view you as cheap. And they view you as sneaky, your pets. Stable, cheap, yet sneaky. Cheap, sneaky, yet stable, and loving to them. That's how your pets view you. Your pets view you. Okay, let's see. Let's do one more. Who can we do? We was going to do the social media, right? Let's do social media. Now, these randoms, social media, just people that people off of your social media or just random people, how do they view you? Okay, we're going to end it with that. How do people on the collective social media view them? If you got one. And if you don't got one, this is just random strangers, random people. Okay? And then we going to end it. How do the collective people on social media view them? How do their followers or their social media friends view them? How do the collective social media friends view them? So for some of y'all, people view you as fake flexing, or they view you as somebody who flosses money, who shows off. So people on social media view you somebody as somebody who shows off. Okay, I'm hearing, oh, you fancy, huh? Oh, you fancy, huh? Okay, I feel like for some of y'all, you can have people on your social media. Just be mindful of this, because this just came to mind too. You could be talking about let me see. Yeah, especially look with the shine. Look, your light irritates their demons. Okay, and then we have wasting time, and then we have justice here. Yeah, this confirmed what I was finna say. For some of y'all, be mindful, because you can have people on your social media that take your accomplishments, when you're proud of yourself, when you're kind of patting yourself on the back, or when you're sharing some type of good news. They view your good news as bragging. And you really got to be careful with people like that. Okay, so for a lot of y'all, you have people, you got your social media friends. They view you, they take your bragging as like showing off or flexing. For some of y'all, even shitting on them. Okay, so for some of y'all, you probably need to do a motherfucking social media cleanse or detox. How do the collective social media view them? They view you as a drama starter. Okay, damn. So people on your social media can view you as a drama starter, and then I split the deck. We got jackpot here. They view you as somebody that get money though. They know that you focus on your money. Okay, you go to work, you get your bread, you're stable. But then see, it's a lot of contradictions because how is jackpot and then fake flexing here? You know what I'm saying? How is like that's a lot of contradiction. So for some of y'all, you could be very complex and very contradicting sometimes. You know what I'm saying? People can view you as very, like, people can be taken back sometimes by how you are and how you act. You could be perceived one way, and then people get around you and you could be a totally different way. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, people can view you as somebody that's high maintenance with the "oh, you fancy" here, shows off, high maintenance, bougie, or even spoiled. You know what I'm saying? Or for some of y'all, maybe you do just be flexing and shitting on hoes. You know what I'm saying? But when they get around you, you could be like the humblest, nicest, sweetest, generous person ever. Like it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like some type of contradiction like that going on here. How do social media view the collective? How do they view you as winning? Look, another contradiction. Cause bitch, how is it fake flexing if I'm really winning? Ain't nothing fake about it. So like I said, y'all, be mindful. You can have people on your socials that view your accomplishments, and when you be happy and proud of something and you want to share it with people, they view it as bragging. But you viewing it as, baby, I just worked hard. I just went to school for 4 years, or you know what I'm saying? And I got my degree, or I just, I stayed down for 5 years and didn't do nothing and tried to, keep my head down and hustle, and I, opened a business, or I bought my home, or I pay for my dream car outright cash, you know what I'm saying? Like, things like that. Or even shit, I didn't pay for my daughter or my son, that put my son through college, you know what I'm saying? And now they finally graduating. I'm finally an empty nester. All my kids got high school diplomas and in college, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that where people should be proud, and them are regular life milestones. People could view you as you bragging, you know what I'm saying? But that's only because they ain't got no motion. You know what I'm saying? Only a motherfucker that's gonna think like that is a motherfucker who ain't got their own motion. Anybody else, any real bitch that got their own motion, or any real motherfucker that got some shit going for themselves, got their own goals and dreams and out here busting moves themselves, they gonna give you your flowers. They gonna congratulate you. You know what I'm saying? And even if they don't want to congratulate you, motherfucker, they definitely ain't finna hate. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Let's see, but you winning. People view you as winning on your social media. People can also view you as always in some drama. That's what I heard as well. You can be like, your life could be very eventful. There's always some shit going on. That's what I just heard. Okay, and for some it could be drama, and then for some people can view this as you just always got some shit going on, because it's giving me like movie, like your life is a movie, like there's always excitement. But then other people can view that as like it's always drama. Okay, either way it go, bitch, we winning. Look, too busy, we winning. Okay, too busy winning. How is people viewing the collective on social media? Okay, yeah, we go. Okay, so we got dodging bullets, hustling, and then we got moving on. So people on your social media view you as somebody, they view you as a hustler. They know that you gonna get it one way or another. Okay, they know that you like to work, or even if you don't like to work, they know that you gonna get your ass up and go to work. Okay. People also view you as somebody where you block out negativity. If it ain't about the money, I'm hearing T.I., if it ain't about the money, don't be blowing me up. Okay? Motherfucker know you about your bread for real. That's how people view you on social media. You about your bread. You be hustling. Okay? You really, and then look, here go another contradiction, y'all. Drama starter, dodging bullets. Okay? blocking negativity, protection. It's real contradicting, okay? Like your energy can be very contradicting, or you know what I'm getting? People assume things about you. That's what it be. People assume because this is how are you being viewed, right? This right. So that's what it be. It be how people view you. What I'm getting from this is how people view you is not really how you are. You know what I'm saying? It's not all how you are. Or even if even if it is some part of it is true, that's not all that's to you. You know what I'm saying? And once people hang around you, they realize that. They realize that, and I feel like for a lot of y'all, they realize that shit and they get around you and they love you. And they end up becoming obsessed. They turn into an obsessed friend or a obsessed lover. Okay, or they turn into an enemy and a bitch you gonna have to beat to the ground right quick. You know what I'm saying? and get her from on around you. You know, like that. Them be the outcomes. Okay, especially when you stop fucking with them. But if they treat you right, they love and respect you. It's all love. Like I'm picking up the energy of you. Definitely could be somebody where like being connected to you is like it's like a key. You know what I'm saying? It's a key to shit. It's like an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers they gotta utilize that opportunity right. You know? It's a blessing. That's what you a blessing. Okay? And then people hold grudges too. People hold grudges when you block them, when you remove them. People view you as somebody that'll block them, that'll remove them, and you won't add them back. Okay, that's how people on social media view you. Once you on that block list, bitch, you're not getting off. Okay, there's no more energy. We're not giving no more energy to you at all. Y'all, look at my nail. Why I hurt my nail trying to pump gas? That's how I know I shouldn't be pumping gas. And then it's so crazy because like I've been supposed to go to the nail shop. I don't be feeling like it. Do y'all be feeling like, I don't know, maybe it's just me. But sometimes like going to the nail shop be like, it don't even be like fun sometimes. It be more like a chore. And that make me want to rebel from it. Maybe I gotta find a different shop. But no, that's the thing. I nail shop hop. I go to different ones because, bitch, you ain't finna talk shit about me in Manganese or Chinese. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes motherfucker get too comfortable. You gotta switch it up. I don't know. You like certain places where you get certain things, like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta switch it up because motherfucker be getting too comfortable. You gotta have at least 2 or 3 spots you go to get certain services. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But that's neither here or there. I don't know. That was just random. Maybe somebody do for a nail. We do for a nail date. Let me know if you in my city. Okay, we can go in. We do for a pedicure, medicure type shit, I guess. But that's how people can view you as well on social media, that you keep your shit done. You know what I'm saying? You be up to par. Okay, you always presentable, or at least like when you pop out and when you post, everything is top tier. Everything is A1. Everything is, you know what I'm saying, trophy. Period. Trophy. Okay? People on your social media, they also view you as somebody where you move on easily with the thank you next. Okay? They view you as somebody where you block out negativity. You really don't be with the drama. You be trying to get money. Okay? You be trying to get money. You be, you know what I'm saying, you be trying to flex on hoes. Okay? That's how they view you on social media. They view you as somebody where you getting money. You be flexing on motherfuckers. Okay? You winning. You don't really do the drama. You don't do the negativity. Okay? But you probably do got a lot of shit going on. Like, it's very exciting. You always doing shit. And maybe you be posting, you know what I'm saying, your lifestyle, or when you do shit. You going to the movies. You going to the nail shop. Or you going shopping. You taking a trip. And maybe you be posting what you doing. Or I'm also getting energy of somebody who could also, like, do reviews. Maybe you do, like, food reviews, establishment reviews on different, like, lounges or restaurants, clubs, bars, activities, or some shit like that. People take your reviews into consideration. They feel like that you always doing something fun. Okay? But you do got people too as well that be feeling like that you be showing off. So you might want to get them from up on your shit, because eventually that's going to lead to evil eye. All right? But y'all, that's the message. That's the edition of How Are People Viewing You at This Time. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section what resonated, okay, and what probably was a little off. or just what was funny or whatever. You know, talk to me. Yeah, I chop it up. We talk back. All right. But I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all so much for tuning in and rocking with me. Okay. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.